Hello, I'm going to talk about some theory I have about the function on the Myers-Briggs personality type. For me, some functions are linked to the consciousness, and some functions are linked to the subconscious. Conscious, subconscious. And really, depending on what type you are more inclined to use more your conscience or your subconscious. But what I want to say directly is there is neither a good or bad way, because if you are a type that more conscious, where its function are more linked to a state of consciousness, of course you're more aware of you're more aware of things, but you have a very hard time to build habits, to just going with the flow. You tend to overthink things because you're aware of everything. You are more inclined to just taking in consideration everything, and that's bug down. But on the opposite side, it's great because you develop a self-awareness. You are more conscious, you are more aware, and therefore you can make better and more well-thinking decisions. On the other side, the functions that are linked to the subconscious will be if you have this kind of functions that are your savers, your main functions, you will have far easier. Basically, it will be easier for you to build habits. It will be easier for you to go with the flow, being in the momentum of things. Don't overthink it, and yeah, just generally moving easily. But because you're the type that is primarily subconscious and you're less conscious, every time you will want to do something that is not in your pattern of habits of subconscious behavior, that will be very hard for you. Whereas the conscious type will have for them that will be extremely easy to just break habit and move to something else. For you, if you have the type of function that is more around the subconscious, it will be very more difficult to move in that direction. So that was just the idea. So what are the functions that are linked to the subconscious? What are the functions that are linked to the conscious? For me, this is my opinion, you take it or leave it. I think that the T about thinking and the S tensing are the function linked to consciousness, and the N for intuition and the F for feeling are the function linked to the subconscious. So why do I say that? Because about the decision maker, you have the thinking and you have the feeling. What thinking is? Usually it's you thinking about things. So there is a conscious process of decision making. And F, feeling, is more about your entire body. How do you feel it? So it's completely subconscious. It's basically what is your subconscious, given the current situation, make you feel in your entire body to take that decision. This is what I consider feeling. And therefore you have this part thinking that is conscious, you think clearly, you think consciously about it, and the other part, which is your subconscious that is thinking about it, but it gives you the answers through a feeling, through sensations throughout your body. So that was for the deciders, the T and the F. And for the observers, the S and the N, so sensing and intuition. For me, yes, sensing is really about consciously taking in your senses. Exactly what I see, what I touch, being consciously aware of it, of this information. So if it's SE, it's about gathering this information consciously, but if it's high, it's more about how I organize consciously the information. And on the other hand, you have NE or NI. NE will be you gather information through your senses, but you don't take them as raw data. You let your subconscious compress it in a way that's become a concept that you can understand. Basically, if you use any as your main function, it will be you don't take the word as it is. It's not something that you do. Usually what you do is you create representation in your mind of what it is. And this representation, when you are gathering, is done by a subconscious process. That is then passed to your, because if you have any, you have also SI. So you gather and create abstract representation of the world with your subconscious. Then this abstract representation of the world is passed to your SI, your conscious organizer, that will organize those concepts in a coherent way. And the other side, you have the couple SC and NI. So SC, you gather facts, you gather information, but then you use your subconscious when it has all these facts, all this raw data, take it and organize it. You organize it subconsciously to create an abstract concept that summarizes all the data. It's like the NE, but NE take just a little bit and here and here and give you a lot of little concepts, where NI, you take all the data and you compress it into one concept. And yes, you can see it like this, or a very narrow amount of concept that's organizing reality. So here's my thought on, for me, as I said, it's just for me, there is functions that are linked to conscience and functions that are linked to subconscious. And a very conscious type will be, for instance, an ISTP with TISE. So his two main functions are conscience. And on the opposite side, you have ENFJ, that is FENI, which is primarily a subconscious function. But as I said, it's neither good or bad. It's just each people will be more inclined of doing things. There is things that will be easier for them that won't be easier for the others, and reverse. It's easier for them and not easy for those type of people. So I take those examples. I hope this is interesting. If you have a thought on that and want to share what you think, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Like this video if you did, and enjoy your day.